Each of us wants more. Where to start on this path? Watch carefully, something might click for you too. Hey, how are you today? If it's good, great, because it could be even better. Let's be clear. Each of us, deep down, wants more. Some of us want more freedom, some of us want more confidence in the future, more opportunities to act instead of waiting. But where to start on this path? In this video, I'll share what once helped me move forward too. Watch carefully, something might click for you too. My name is Simon. I've been working with the market for the last 10 years, and in that time, I've learned to look at things more broadly through analysis, thinking, and consistency. In this video, I'll share the approach I use when studying the market behavior. No overload, just clear language, logic, and simple examples. Take 10 minutes, watch to the end, and maybe you'll see a new way to approach financial thinking and something will fit into your frame of reference. Ready? Then let's go. Before we go any further, imagine a fork in the road. One way, the usual. Later, I'll think about it. In the other direction, the first step into the new. Calm, interesting, no overwhelm. I'm not promising a magic button, but if you want to try to understand trading from scratch, I invite you to my community of traders at the link in the pinned comment. Here we analyze the market together, discuss real situations, and I explain how I approach analysis and make decisions, without unnecessary theory and complexity. The format is suitable for beginners who want to get involved in the topic without panic and pressure. The link is in the pinned comment. Click and let's start it with level 1, learning at a playful pace. Let's go. Sometimes it's just more convenient for me to sit at a laptop, and sometimes I'm lying on the couch, pick up my phone and do the same thing. It doesn't matter where I work from. What matters is that it's calm, clear, and nothing is distracting. Today I decided not to complicate things. Everything I need is at hand, and I jump in and observe how the situation unfolds. I open the screen, I see everything is moving downwards, slowly but steadily. No sharp spikes, no panic, just smooth movement in one direction. That kind of behavior seems logical. I decide not to interfere and simply follow the same direction. When something's moving calmly and consistently, sometimes the best thing is not to argue, but to go with it. At first, there was a quick push upward, everything looked sudden, then it felt like a pause, as if the momentum had faded a bit. I keep watching, and now I see a new move starting again in the same direction. I decide to join, but without rushing, now that things are a bit clearer. Sometimes you just need to wait. Fast is not always right. When there is a confirmation, it's easier to step in. The situation on the screen is developing steadily, everything is moving in one direction without sharp deviations. I see the behavior holding, like someone's guiding the movements with a steady pace. No panic, no jumps. It's exactly the kind of case where you can just go with the flow. Stability is rare. When it appears, it can serve as a solid reference point. There was a downward movement recently, but now it's going up again. After a short pause, I join in. When behavior repeats itself, it can be a sign that everything is following a familiar pattern. How's the trading going so far? Imagine you're at a fork in the road. One way is procrastination and guesswork. The other is the first step toward real understanding. You've already taken that step by looking up to this point, and you don't have to go any further on your own. I've created a trading community where you can learn in a live format, with questions, with discussions, with my personal support. The link is in the pinned comment. This is not a course where you write down the lectures and disappear. I participate in the process, deal with situations, share my experience and thinking live. I'm there for you, not to give you ready answers, but to help you figure things out. In the club, you'll find a relaxed format. We discuss the market, share observations, learn to see the structure. Even if you are a total beginner, you can join and start without rote learning and pressure. Want to understand how it works? The link is in the pinned comment. Check it out, the community is open and you can be part of the process. Now let's move on. On the screen, I'll show you the strategy we recently discussed in the club, and we continue. The situation is moving back and forth within the range. Now I see it's rising. I follow in the same direction. Even in a calm moment, you can find an entry point if you simply observe. Earlier, everything was going up. Now I see the direction gradually shifting. I open in the new direction, carefully without rushing. When something stops, often something else begins. The key is not to miss it. The upward move has stopped and a new direction is forming. I see things smoothing out and starting to shift. I join in. If things quiet down and change course, better not to guess, but calmly adjust. The behavior remained steady with no sharp spikes. Then there was a push downward, and now it's returned to a familiar zone. I open in the opposite direction. When everything returns to something you've seen before, that can be a signal to act. At first, I tried to move up, but it didn't seem to work. It came back down. I jump in where the behavior has become more stable. If something doesn't go the way it wanted and comes back, that's also useful information. Everything I do is observation. I watch how the screen behaves, I don't make things up, I don't guess, I don't try to predict. I simply respond to what I see. Sometimes that means up, sometimes down, sometimes just wait. This approach brings calm and the understanding that it's not about winning, but about paying attention. If you're watching this, that's already a first step. Most people are skipping, but you stopped here. That means you're interested, and this is a good time to start. I have a community that I've gathered for those who want to learn trading live. Not from a textbook, but through dialogue, practice, and real understanding. You don't have to be prepared here. You can be a total beginner. The main thing is interest and desire to understand. I lead the communication inside, share approach, and help participants find logic in what previously seemed like chaos. Everything without overload, consistent and supported. The link is in the attached comment. Come in if you're ready for level 1. We'll meet inside and figure out where best to start. See you soon.